All right, Mike and Wim, thank you for joining us today. Can you give us an overview of your organization and also your role within?
We're from Poultry Plan, and Poultry Plan is from the Netherlands, and we have developed software for the integrations of layers and broilers. And within this chain of data, we collect all the data so an organization can make the right decisions and have control over their organizations so they can manage their growth.
And how do you collect and use data within your operations?
We collect the data by our apps and our PC screens, and it's online, so the data will be collected online on farms, collecting online on the hatchery, collecting online on office. Everywhere they collect the data, they fill in, and we can analyze them, the data.
So it's analyzed in-house, whatever that you collect.
Yes, that's right.
And do you use an industry benchmark to measure that data?
Well, actually, we do use the benchmarks for example, the weight of eggs or weight of pullets, and we benchmark the results of the different organizations within our chain to analyze if there is any problem or if we have to control things and to make it better.
So there is like a standard set of data that you could already measure against based off what you collect, like what is off the mark and what is below the mark.
Both. Well, we have the market standards, and we have the average within all our companies.
Right. And do you share your data with other partners along the poultry supply chain?
Well, at this moment we do not share data outside the organization, and the organization is an integration. But inside the integration, so within, for example, the hatcheries and the office and the farmers, we share our data together, but it stays within the total integration. So at this moment, not outside of the integration.
And do you have plans to include like partners outside of the integration later on?
Yes, we are prepared to do that. Our software can manage that. So, for example, you could think about sharing data with feed suppliers. But at this moment, we are not sharing data with any partners without outside of the organization.
And what are some of the challenges that you face, with this collection and the sharing of data?
The challenge is that you collect all that you need, and to grow with your company with everything under control. So you have a lot of data, you control it, and that's the challenge we have, to have more data and more control over your whole company, from parent stock, for hatchery and so on. Also to analyze a lot of data to get your quality of your, improve your quality of your total business.
And how do you see data sharing can be made more effective within the poultry supply chain in the future?
Yes, of course, because as I mentioned before, in our situation, at some point within the whole chain, the sharing of data stops because other organizations are involved. For example, what might be an idea for the layer is that the eggs manufacturers or the egg packing or the egg distributors share that data as well. So in the end, the consumer who buys an egg in a grocery knows exactly where the egg is coming from the parent stock of the egg. And that should be. It isn't technically. It's not a challenge anymore. But it all has to do with trust each other to be able to share the data.